Leave that for Ricky.
No, let's just switch them so he's at this one.
Hey, Rick? Yeah. Yeah, no, leave it for Rick. Dang it. Is that all right?
All right, welcome New York Golf Club. Mission accomplished. I'll start with Rickie. Just how important is it to get the win and advance to the playoffs?
Obviously, that was the number one goal tonight. We knew exactly what we needed to do. Is that good there? Not without a little bit of drama and suspense in there. We felt like we played well, but with the new setup and hammers, and obviously provides for a little bit more volatility, and I think it's made for more exciting matches. Unfortunately, last week we were on the wrong side of it, but yeah, we did a great job as a team tonight, and like I said, our one and only goal was to go out and win.
Cam, you mentioned great job as a team. What have you guys learned as a team? You've been here for most of the matches. What have you guys kind of picked up as you've been part of this?
Yeah, I mean, I think the more you're in here, the more you can learn how to play the game. Good golf in our regular practice and out playing the tour does translate in here, but there's things you can learn in here about how to manage the grain around the greens and some of the chipping and putting. And I think the more comfortable we get as a group doing that, the more naturally some of the course management comes, and the more confident we get hitting shots around the greens and picking clubs into greens.
And finally, Xander, you've kind of had to watch from home for a while. How was it to be back with the team?
Yeah, I was here for that tough match against LA, funny enough. So it was awesome to be back. Fun to play with Cam and Rick. Fitzy was just texting us right after, so it's cool to be back with the boys.
Take some questions. Start here, yep.
Xander, obviously you've been out since week one, and you were here last week to support the guys. What was that perspective like watching it from the stands, and how did that translate to your performance tonight? Is there anything that you took away from being a spectator, to translate into your performance tonight?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, being in this building is quite the experience. It's an experience from home, and it's an experience in here. So I was just trying to root them on. You learn once you have the earpiece in it is really hard to hear anything. I was yelling at them a lot, but they couldn't hear me. So, yeah, I just after watching that close one, we knew what we had to do coming in today. So happy to get it done.
We'll go over here.
Cameron, for you, playing for New York, beating Boston to clinch the playoffs, Jeter behind you, Ortiz on the other side. How cool is that for someone that grew up near the city?
Yeah, it's one of those times you pinch yourself a little bit. I mean, watching baseball growing up, Derek Jeter is, like an idol. I think to so many children, young kids that grew up in New York. I mean, he was, kind of at the top of his game when I was little, watching. So to have someone, like that in the building, never mind supporting your team and kind of there to watch us play is really cool. It's not something I would have, put on a list of things I expected to happen in my life. So it's awesome to have that kind of support of our team and of the league. And just great to have people that are that accomplished around what you're doing.
In the back, Keith.
Xander, you've been away for a couple weeks. We've missed you, but you're back. How did the golf swing feel tonight? I know you're swinging into a screen, but you were taking some rips at it there. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's awesome. I miss being out and just sitting at home. You sort of appreciate a lot of things when you're sort of sidelined. So, it was it got some juices flowing. Even though you're hitting into a screen, you're still a bit nervous, just not really being competitive as of late. So I feel good and looking forward to getting over to Bay Hill.
We'll do Matt and then here.
As golfers, you've never really been in must-win mode. What did it feel like to be in that environment tonight, knowing what you needed to do to get to the playoffs?
You're the interview guy today.
I'm interview guy today. Sorry, you said must win? Speak for yourself. No, I don't know. It kind of tracks back to things like Q school, things of those situations. We're not usually on a team, and it is a do or die situation. So I was a little dramatic, but you know what I mean. And it was cool. We knew what we needed to do, and as those holes start sort of getting down to the end, we kind of knew if we can kind of put our foot down, it just kind of reminded me of a President's Cup, a Ryder Cup, and some sort of team event. So for the most part, cutthroat golf is I guess we're kind of used to it, to be completely honest.
Here.
Yeah, with Los Angeles and the Bay playing earlier today and knowing that the winner of that matchup might be your first round matchup in the playoffs, were you guys rooting either way in that one, or did you guys think at all about what might be your first round playoff matchup?
No, we didn't really, see or hear
we had our
anything
own job
until
to do.
we got here and the match finished up. We weren't following it. Cam and I played Seminole Pro Member this morning, and kind of quick turnaround and get over here and get ready. So I'm excited that it's LA. After having just lost a close one last week, and we're ready for some redemption.
Dan?
So, Rick, sort of as the as the leader of the team here, anything? Listen.
It's 100%.
Am I wrong here, guys?
Yeah. We actually call him Big Blank Rick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you. Anything special for going into the finals, into the playoffs for this thing? Are you going to crank the screws down on these guys? Any extra training? Is there anything we can look forward to that's going to be coming out of the team going into these very important matches?
I don't think we're changing anything. We continue to keep getting better and better and getting more comfortable out there. Xander passed his physical today, so we're ready to roll. It's been fun, and like I said, we're heading and trending all the right direction, especially after starting the season 0-2. It kind of became a do-or-die situation from there on out. Other than losing the close one to LA, we've played some good golf, and we're ready to continue to make that even better.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Thank you.